I liked it. That was trial and error of emotion on Cosy. Trying to find more pockets of Cosy.
It's sort of like
It's experimental.
a more positive version of last week.
Of last week, that's right. A little more upbeat. A little more ha ha.
I've been consciously trying to be positive. I mean everything but blood.
Everything but
negative blood.
Now, and of course, since the vape pen battery is out, if you ever want to step outside, we can go for, because I have one, you can go out for one, and then you and I go out for them later, so we've got plenty.
You know what, this is like, maybe the first time that I feel that like, Cosy is in the middle, and each of us like floating around.
Yeah, and trying out different things.
Usually someone's keeping the certain group, and the other two could like screw around.
Exactly.
But tonight, for the very first time, I'm like, outsider wouldn't really realize like which
who's keeping
who to follow really. Oh, it seems like wow, there's a chord of song, but each of us like let go and then just ran around.
Oh, what's he doing?
Ran around the Cosy. And the Grinch too, the haunting nature
sound.
I'm not so sure about distortion. It's more like for like the blues, you know, like. But the
clean sound sounds
the clean like
amazing. Yeah.
I mean, Grinch and Weed Man, like same thing to me. I think I got ripped off by some chic man. $300 for like one.
One what?
just
a Jake?
Yeah.
Where did you buy a store? Or
the walking street. I think it's just like tourists.
The touristy street. Okay.
It's just like a normal, like not even like, you know, like very short.
Yeah. Then
$300 like.
We can jam like 2 or 3 more songs of the train, and before we get on to what's the next big one, it would be Spanish. Before we get to Spanish, we'll take a break, go outside.
Like during the break, that'll be probably when I head back, just to
right?
avoid. I don't want to make sure I drive carefully and don't want to cause any trouble.
That's right. Oh, in that case, Tom, do we need to make sure that John's looking for Spanish? Who wants Spanish? Spanish!
John's going to be here for Spanish, and that's fine. That's funny.
Yeah. Spanish, that's fine. Spanish, that's fine. That's inside a hole.
Inside Annika's hole.
That fine Spanish, that's inside a hole. That fine Spanish hole. It's all good.
It's all good, man. It's to my job here is to make sure you guys any songs
I was just telling him, John, this is the first time that I felt that like Cosy was in the middle, but each of us like floating around, and outside they wouldn't have a clue like who's actually holding together or the group, you know, who to follow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's so clear.
I'm just following what you guys are doing. I'm not committing to the finish part because it feels like it can still keep going.
It's a jam song. There is no finish.
It is. Yeah. That's the part. It's like,
it felt like
end it right now, but I'm like, it doesn't feel like the right part to end it.
You're like,
That's the whole point. It's like, no, I want this to continue because if I'm going to finish in 12, it feels like you commit to it.
To me, it felt just like the Japanese fish pond. I saw 3 fish like, you know, like
3 different type of koi.
Swimming freely, you know. God, just don't want to have booze, but there's
3 different types of
how many
koi
bodies?
in the pond.
Hey, by the way, there's like 3 small bottles
Man,
of
on the day I'm back on booze.
You haven't touched.
So you just like pop open the actual top of the whiskey and shove ice into it, and you just like straight from the bottle.
Come, how you doing? And he's like,
on the day I'm back on booze, it's going to be so much fun, man. It's been how many days now, David?
Tom loves booze. Say booze, no. Booze.
Booze.
Johnny, Another little bit, please, stop. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool, that's perfect.
I think we kept climbing up with Cosy. We accomplished certain level and we like moving on up and up, like higher and higher.
Yeah. And another reality too is when we start to feel like, okay, we've got this groove nailed downtown. What more can we do to this groove? What can we try? Some things work, sometimes that's okay. Just give it a try.